red dot starts recording. Yes, you're recording now.
3 inches, 4 inches. Why does it say inches?
Sure it's inches?
That means inches.
That means inches, but it actually means seconds for this. It means, I know it means inches. But yeah.
I'm glad we got to go full circle here.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not.
It might actually...
It is, but it's not.
It actually might make it in the video, this whole thing.
No, it won't.
It probably will now.
Shit'll get broken.
It'll be fun.
Till shit gets broken.
Then you're gonna watch part 2 and you're gonna be like, oh, why'd you put that in there? Because I can.
No, I'll just break shit. Oh yes, there will be blood.
Hey guys, welcome back to my DIY desk build. This is part 2 of my little adventure. Where we left off last time, we were putting up the sides and gluing them down, getting them all set. We were just putting all the sides on, and I remember telling you guys that, you know, I'm gonna sand off the sides and everything. I got all the sides up, got the lip on the way that I wanted it, and sanded down all the sides, so it's looking good so far. Today we're going to start the painting. Yes, there's a couple little things I gotta knock out first before we start the painting, and I'll just quickly buzz through it. But how about let me show you guys exactly how it's turning out so far. Alright, so we're about to start painting. I'm using the Rust-Oleum Professional primer. Thank God they don't like check to see if you're actually a professional. One thing I like to do, and I've seen tons of people do it with any kind of spray paint, you test it. You want to see how thick it is, how much is going to go on with every spray, and I'm using a piece of the extra to see just exactly what's going to happen, so I can see how the buildup is. And I kind of want to do the... Yeah, so it's actually going to go, it's going to soak in, I don't know if you can see that, but it's going to soak into the sides, so these borders that I have all along the side are going to be probably a nightmare. Yeah, that's going to be interesting, but let's get to painting. Now, in case people are wondering, am I doing this in a well-ventilated area? From what you can see, not so much. But, if I turn this around here, I got the garage door open, so that does help a lot. But, I highly recommend that if you're going to do this, do not follow me, do as I say, not as I do. Don't do it in an enclosed space like this. I'm doing it because we're expecting rain very, very soon. And I'm not going to take the chance of this highly absorbent MDF board being out in the rain for even a second, because all the work that I did will be pretty much ruined. So, yeah. Alright, first coat is done, first of many. We're going to let that dry for a little bit and stick around. Okay, welcome back guys, and I don't know if you can really see out there, but I was out for like 5 minutes. I just decided to go and go to the bathroom and get something to drink, and I came back out here, and that rain I was talking about has come. So thankfully I didn't put my desk out there. And yeah, so I will do what I can considering, but yeah, a lot more is going to happen later when it stops raining, or yeah, not much I can do. But yeah, stay tuned. Alright, it seems like the rain really relaxed. I waited a couple hours. Got the door open now, so I was able to go ahead and just continue painting. I just did coat after coat after coat, finding all the spots that I missed before, went over them again and again. Now, overnight, I'm going to let this dry. 100% overnight. I think it's gonna be rainy again tomorrow, and that's fine. But as long as I leave the door open, I should be able to operate and do everything I need to. There is also one more thing I wanted to show you. It's once again, I don't necessarily know what it is that I'm doing. I'm learning this for the first time. I've never made a desk before. I've never made cuts like these before. I've never did angle cutting before. That took a little bit to figure out. The wood glue is the first time I'm using it. First time I've used sanders before, but I've never used sanders to this magnitude. So it's all a learning experience. So I'm going to show you guys something that I did, and you're either going to look at it and say you're stupid, or you're going to look at it and say, huh, potentially smart. So you tell me. Alright, so these are my joints, my angle cutting, and you can't really see it too well. You kind of see it. You can see I added a little extra paint on these joints. A little drippage right there, but I plan on sanding again. Yeah, you can really see it on that one. Now I added a little extra because I noticed with this one, let me turn this way so you can see it in the light. You could see that the line has disappeared. Now, whether that was an amazing cut and the paint just meshed right over it, or the paint filled in the crack, sealed it over, and made it one uniform piece, I don't know. But I added paint to all of the corners, a little extra that I plan on sanding off, and then this is a defect in the wood, that it was actually going from about here to here, that I filled in with paint, and as you can see, it's still kind of seeping through. But yeah, so far so good. Okay, had to wait a long time for that drip paint to dry. Finally, it's dried. I've sanded it. It is ready for its final coat. I know I said I was going to seal it with like a clear coat, but then I realized once I do the clear coat, it's going to give it a very high gloss, and I don't want a high gloss. I want it to be very dull black, so that no light is being reflected on the inside of the case. The only lights you're seeing is the glow from the LED or whatever is lighting up at that point, and that's it. That's it. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it, and great. Yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. Buddy, what are you doing? Trying to do the YouTube stuff here. Relax. You're good. Alright, thank you for joining me. I'm going to give a nice good once over the desk so you could see at the beginning of the video you saw a nice unfinished desk, and now the desk is officially finished. It is all 100% painted. Just, it took so long to dry this entire week, and it's still even not 100% dry. But the tripod is actually sitting on top of the desk right now. Yeah, it gives the perfect height for the camera. So definitely decided to do that. Why not? Because I can. We're gonna go. I'm just gonna go ahead and just show you the desk. Enjoy. Alright, and there you have it, guys. Everything's been cut, glued, primed, and painted. The desk is finally completed. It took forever for it to dry this weekend. It sucked because it was just storm after storm after storm. It's just been really humid. The desk total came out to, I would say, just under $100. You had the $25 for the MDF. You had $20 for 4 cans of primer, but I only used 3. About $10 for the regular paint that I used. And then if you need painting utensils, that's of course going to add on to it. It was $30 on Craigslist for the sheet of glass. And what else did I use? And all the tools I had prior to. So if this is something you guys want to do it. Don't be afraid to do it. Take a step. You'll enjoy it. It'll be a learning experience. I think you guys would really, really enjoy it. Yeah, the next video will be installing the components that will be going into this desk. Like I said, I'm going to be upgrading the water cooling, and I'm going to be putting in all my components from my computer currently in there. I still haven't fully decided if I'm going to actually put the motherboard and everything inside. I may upgrade the motherboard, I may upgrade the graphics card, but financially speaking, I'm probably just going to upgrade to water cooling on the CPU for now. One step at a time. But thank you guys for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, please subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. Thank you. Until the next video.